Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, in my Seed Tour series. We are on episode 4 already. Can you believe it? We've already done 3. Last week's one was Caliban Darklock gave us this really super seed. If you've not seen this seed, you've got to go and see last week's episode. It's absolutely brilliant. There is so much around here. It is mental. Look, there's the jungle over there, there's the village there. But what you don't know is what's in that video. So please do go and have a look. Caliban, you're a star. We're going for number 4. Let's go. As always, we are going to create this world together. So I'm just going to take out the name world and put in the seed number. The seed number will also be in the description below. I'm in creative mode. If I go to more world options, there is the seed I've put into the seed slot. I think we are pretty much ready to go. Let's generate this world and have a look, see where we land. Now, I don't have very many hints, but what I do know is that we spawn in on an island. What I didn't know is that we spawn in on an island that's like a big old hill, and we've got masses of ice literally just across the way there. Let's turn myself around so as I can have a look around. So we've got loads of ice. That's literally, I think that's the closest I've seen a load of icebergs to the spawn area in any of these seas. Let's just get myself up to the top of this island. We can have a quick look. This is quite a tall little island, isn't it? So we've got a little bit of wood up here. You could play yourself quite a nice little kind of sky block, island block game here. I always really, in fact, I might actually do that. If you fancy that for a series, let me know in the comments below. That would be quite interesting to know. So we've got this lovely little island here that is surrounded by pretty much all 4 sides, surrounded by water. You've got nowhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. But sometimes they make the very best choices. So let's come and have a look and see what we've got. What I'm going to do first, I'm going to get myself a night vision potion, because obviously if we're flying over the sea, I want to see what's in the sea. We're looking for wrecks, we're looking for loads of guardians. Oh, literally just there's a wreck. All I've done is I've literally just drunk my potion. The wreck is right there. Wrecks take us to treasure. Treasure is lovely. Then we've got ocean monuments as well that we'd be looking for. See if we can't find any of those whilst we fly out. What's that down there? Hang on. I'm just going to go down into the water here. Is that just rock? Yeah, it's dirt and rock. I thought that was interesting then. Although we have got an underwater ravine there, which sometimes lead into some interesting things. We shall go and have a look at that in just a moment when we go underground. What have we got over in this direction? It's just holes there. So plenty of squids is... oh, look, right in front of us. Literally, we've run into... The island is literally just there. You can see it just there. Look, there's the island. Ocean monument right there. And another wreck to the right of it. We've gone no distance at all. And we've already found a monument. That's incredible. Another wreck there. That's a interesting little dirt formation there, isn't it? What's going on with that? So oh, it's because it's not. It's because it's an ocean temple thing. I thought it was a block of dirt. No, that's probably the biggest ocean temple I've ever seen. That's massive. So there'll be stuff in there as well, which is fantastic. Lots to see already. Another little ocean temple there. The monument's just there, you can see. And another wreck. So that is wreck number 3. I've got a feeling there might be quite a few wrecks around here. What do you think? I think we're going to carry on and have a look. Is that... yeah, wreck number 4 already. So literally I've only just swum away from wreck number 3 and we've got wreck number 4 already. This place is... it's a complete wreck fest. Ah, look, we've got a little coral reef really close by and another wreck. This is a massive coral reef as well. So you've got coral really close by, which is fantastic, with another wreck. We are doing all right on the wreck front. We are treasure map-tastic. 2 wrecks right next to each other. Wreck there and wreck there. So that's wrecks 5 and 6, and we've travelled perhaps 200-ish blocks away from where we spawned, going into a different ocean biome now. So maybe the wreck number will reduce. We've got another undersea ravine there, which is good, and another one. All kinds of ways to get ourselves down underneath the ocean, which is superb. Stick another wreck on the count. And, would you believe it, another one too. We have, is that 6 or is that 7? I can't remember. When I edit it up, I will be able to remember how many wrecks we have actually tripped over. We've got a little bit of landmass coming on now. I think we're about 400 blocks away from that spawn island. So we've not travelled that far. Oh, look, there's another one. Yet another wreck. We are absolutely wreck-festing. Goodness me. Loads. Right, so we're coming back to the ice biome that we had right next to us when we spawned in. And this is quite a big old fella, isn't it? This ice biome, blimey. Loads of icebergs. Once you've got your silk touch pick, ice is not going to be a challenge for you because you have got absolutely stacks of it here. Is that underneath there? Yeah, there's another wreck, obviously, with the icebergs. You're bound to have a few wrecks. And another ocean monument and another little ocean temple there, I think. Let me just go down underneath that iceberg. Yep, and another ocean. This is another big one as well, look. They're big in here, aren't they? They're not normally that tall. I'm sure they're not. They're normally quite stumpy. The ones I've ever found are all stumpy anyway. So that's 2 ocean monuments. I'm not sure how many ocean temples. The ocean monument just over here. Yeah, I'm not sure how many ocean temples. Look at the number of guardians that are spawning around there. That would make an absolutely brilliant guardian farm. And it's got an iceberg literally having spawned right on top of it. I wonder if that ice goes through into... I've got to have a look. I've got to have a look. I wonder if that ice goes through into the Elder Guardian's house. It does too. Look at that. That poor Elder Guardian is trapped in there from ice. As a result, he's frozen in. That's brilliant. Hang on. Did I see yet again? Yep, another wreck. This one absolutely upside down. So as we fly out of this crazy sized ice place, I mean, that I don't recall. Oh my goodness, you see that? Look at the sheets. I've missed that completely. I don't recall seeing an iceberg biome like quite this big. I just don't remember seeing one quite this big before. It's absolutely enormous. Yet another wreck. No wonder there's so many wrecks. They're all getting titanic, didn't they? And behind this iceberg biome now, we have found ourselves a significantly sized desert, or what appears to be a significantly sized desert. So let's just have a quick skivvy around here, because I do love a desert, me. I said in the last episode, I do love a desert. And another wreck, obviously. I don't even know how many wrecks that is now. I literally don't even know. I do love a good desert because sand is something I use quite a lot in my builds as a result of glass and things like that. So I find deserts incredibly important. And just the other side, we've got what looks like a double little ocean temple job there, but not in the water, which means the drowned are getting a little bit hot-headed, which I think is hilarious. We are all about the ocean stuff in this one. This is brilliant. But we have come onto land now, starting here with plenty of wood here. We've got the savannah and also a general plains biome there with more plains coming in this direction. More desert. We are probably all right. And a pillager outpost literally just across on the savannah here, which will be very useful to make perhaps a little pillager farm or just turn into your base by getting rid of the pillagers. They'll keep spawning in, obviously, but that'll be fun, right? Yeah. So just flying past the desert here, we found ourselves another coral reef, as if that other coral reef wasn't big enough. If you wanted more coral, you've got more coral right here as well. We are, where are we? Let's just bring my screen up. We are, what, about 1,000 and minus 1,000. And so we're about 1,000 blocks away from spawn in 2 directions. So it's about as far out as I want to go in this direction. But there is, yes, another wreck. Not a clue. I've lost the count. The count will probably be on the screen if I remember to edit it in. So let's get ourselves back towards our spawning area because, oh, yeah, and there's another wreck. Yet another wreck just there. Look, we're wrecking it. Coming back across the land towards the spawn, we've got a nice little desert village here that is about 800 blocks out from the spawn area. I don't know if this is the closest village. It might not be, but it's the first village I've seen as I've flown in my direction. There's a number of houses there, so you've got a fair few old villagers that you can get your trades going with, or perhaps just nick to create your own farm. You're not going to believe this, but as I was going back to spawn, between 2 more wrecks, one wreck there and one wreck off in the distance there is a third no less than a third ocean monument. And we are at 376,185. We are almost back on top of the spawn area, which means there's 3 ocean monuments within, what, 500 or so blocks of spawn. That is mental. Right, we are going to do a little bit of spectator mode. I'm already in spectator mode. I'm now going to go underneath Spawn Island and we're going to see what is underneath. So spoiler alert, if you want to do this and you don't want to know what is underneath, you want to dig for it or whatever. Oh look, Turtle Beach. Didn't even realise that. Another really good feature. If you wanted to not know, then this is your spoiler alert. We are going underground in 3, 2, 1, going under. Right, so underground. What have we got here? I'm literally going straight down and I'm looking around, around these caves. Now, we've not got massive cave systems under, I spy something, massive cave systems directly under our island, but we've got a few which will take us through to we've got a ravine over here that's got, it's quite a nice big long ravine, that one, isn't it? That's cracker. So big old long ravine here with a little water thing that comes in from the top. So it's partially dry and partially wet. That's cool. But I'm going to come back this way because I spied something going back past the spawn area. And I definitely spied something over here out of the corner of my eye. And here it is. It was a boatload of spider webs, which means only one thing. No one's done any cleaning. Yep, there is a spider spawner right at the end of that long old mineshaft tunnel. This looks like a relatively interesting looking mineshaft as well. So let's just have a look around this mineshaft. It's quite regularly shaped, which makes it quite easy to explore. It's not like got spines going left, right and centre, but there are a lot of branches all in a very concentrated area. I like that idea of a mineshaft. It takes far less time to explore, but you get far more in it, and it goes quite deep as well. Oh, we've got another spawner over here. You see that? I spied it. What is that spawner? That is a little zombie spawner there. Fantastic. So very nice little mineshaft we got there. Well, I say little, it's not little at all, is it? It's quite a big, decent sized mineshaft. Pretty much within 100 blocks of your spawn. You don't have to dig very far to find it at all. I'm back on my little island and I'm going to come and light my nether portal. Let's go and see what is through in the nether. Okay, so we are relatively out in the open, which is nice. So let's just have a quick skizz around. There's lots of open space. Now, sometimes that's a good thing in the nether, and sometimes that's a less good thing, because when you come through, your face can literally get bitten off immediately by something that wants to eat your face. But actually, in reality, I quite like it when it happens that way, because it gives you more time to be able to look around and see things like glowstone and all that kind of stuff. There's loads of quartz here as well, isn't there? Shall we have a look and see how far away the nearest fortress is? Because that's really what's interesting over here. So I'm going to do a /locate fortress just to see how many blocks away. It's 155 blocks away. That is not too bad. So 64, 176, our current location being 134. So wants to go towards positive Z, which is that way. So it's about in that direction over there, about 150 blocks. I'm going to teleport to it because it's quicker that way for the sake of the video, but I think that's probably an easy place to go. Right, so I've managed to teleport. Looks like I'm actually within the fortress itself. So let's go to spectator mode, and then we'll be able to have a bit of a float around and see where we are. Yep, we teleported directly into some rock. So what have we got here? Where is this fortress? We just teleported to it, allegedly. Where is it? There it is. I couldn't see it for looking then. Right, so it is mostly over the ground, which isn't the best type of fortress, but it's quite expansive, isn't it? It's quite a big old fella. So let's just have a bit of a wander around it, see if we can find anything. Well, it's big. This fella goes on for days. It does. Look at this. There are all kinds of structures. This is actually a massive fortress, one of the bigger fortresses I have seen. I'm a little worried about that lava there flowing into what looks like the fortress itself. That might block something off, but we've got plenty of fortress to explore. What's in down here? I think I know what is down here. Yeah, unfortunately though, the lava comes in and takes out all the nether wart because it flows directly into the top here. That is a bit of a shame because the nether wart was available, but it's been cooked. Does anybody want cooked nether wart? A very interesting seed indeed, very oceanic. Lots of ocean monuments, lots of those ocean temples, plenty of shipwrecks. Oh my goodness, how many shipwrecks was it? I don't know. You'd have known by the time you've watched this video because I'll do a wreck count as I go through, but I've lost count completely. What a great little place to come and spawn in. I think I'd quite like doing something like this. So I want to thank Ash Glover for this seed. This is a cracking little seed, Ash. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much for taking the trouble to send it in to me. I really, really do like it. If any of you guys have got a superb seed that you think is really good for gameplay, for whatever reason you think it is, in Java Edition, send me that seed number or the seed name, whatever it might be, and I will go and take a look at it and see whether or not it is a good seed that we might want to play on. I think there is some amazing seeds that have come through and I've had to kind of pick them at random. I've had way more seeds I could ever possibly choose and got very lucky in the 4 seeds so far that we've done. Absolutely brilliant with my random picks. What a star you are, Ash. Thank you very much for sharing. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them and I will keep on making them. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.